How you doing, everyone? Josh the Collector Guy. Hope everyone had another great week yet again this week, everyone. Hope you were able to find some stuff in the shop or wherever you went over the weekend or during the week. Hope you're able to find something great to add to the collection. Well, this is the haul for the week, ladies and gentlemen. Went to my mad mate's place, scored some good stuff off him. Also went to a swap meet today and also ran into Mad Mick. He gave me a few cars there. I'll get to that very soon. Some cars, as you can see, some vintage stuff. Blue card, Dale Jr. lunch tin thing there. Old Hot Shots ripcord thing I'll get to very soon as well. And as I mentioned, lots of vintage stuff here. And even some purchases off eBay. We'll get to that much later though. But first up, we'll start off with the stuff old Mad Mick. Ran into him at the swap meet today. Good to meet up with him. Thank you very much for the cars, mate. Really do appreciate it. Good to see you again. Thank you very much for the awesome cars you gave me. USA Carded Corvette. Very cool. Fiero and another Corvette. Thank you again, mate. Good to run into you. Thanks for the good day. Got some cars here. I finally found Snot Rod. I was super excited to find him. Been wanting this one for ages. I remember seeing it somewhere, but the price was a bit too much. Walked into Kmart, boom, on the pegs right there and then, grabbed him. So I had to get that. Really, really cool. Not sure if he fits under the Tuners banner, but anyway, pretty cool. Glad to find him. And I was super duper excited to find this Mater for Dad. He's bouncing off the walls as well with this one. I was bouncing off the walls with that. I found it because I was pretty surprised that it was still hanging around too in Target. So that one's very cool. In his, well, Japanese Mater, I'll call him. I don't know how to pronounce that, but that was a cool find for Dad. Extremely happy to find that for him. Well, what can we get to next? Old Dale Jr. tin. Scored that at the swap meet. That's pretty cool. Put some of my old stuff in it. Scored a Volkswagen Bug, the old purple little bug on the blue card. Love my blue cards. Pretty cool to find a little Volkswagen. Very, very cool little model. Surprised Dad doesn't really want it. He loves his Volkswagens. I said, oh, you can have it. He goes, nah, you have it. And I thought, oh, alright. He reckons we've got one somewhere lying around in the packet. Got some other vintage carded stuff here as well. The old Action Command Jeep CJ7. That's a very cool card on that. Absolutely love it. The tank blowing the crap out of something and all the other tanks blowing the crap out of something too. And the old CJ7, very cool model. The old reliable military Jeeps. And this was one of the awesome finds at the swap meet as well. The old Flying Colours Corvette in orange. Very, very excited to find this one. Haggled the guy a bit and worked out really well. And the card, I have to admit, the card's pretty good condition considering the age. I believe this is, I think it just late 70s, 79, so it's probably around 80 or something. 1980s roughly, I guess. So I was excited to find that. As always, I haggled with the guy. Well, you always do. I know I certainly haggle with people. I haggle with my mad mate, haggle with anyone. Some people are really reluctant at haggling, but some aren't. But anyway, that's the way things are. You move on. There's always something bigger and better around the corner. And I scored this awesome thing off my mad mate, old vintage Hot Shots. I've got this car loose. I've actually got two of them loose, but I don't think the condition of mine are even near the one in the packet here. You pull the ripcord out and as you can see on the packet there, that's what it does. Pops a wheelie and sparks come out as if it's going to blow up. That's pretty cool though. The card's pretty damn well decent for back then, I have to admit. Because I don't think they'd have all... Back then they would have the money like they do now to market stuff, so that's pretty cool. I think that says 71, yep. Very cool to score that off my man, mate. He did me a good deal, I reckon. As he always does. My man, mate, scored lots of awesome things off him. Chucked in a few freebies as well down here. Two little GM Ultralights in the baggie. I think this Road Champs Firebird, that one's pretty cool. I think he threw this one in, the old Mustang Stocker. That one's very cool. Don't have the Redline version of this, or don't have it in this paint scheme either. That was pretty cool off him. Not too bad as well, old Mustang stocker. Scored this at the swap meet, probably one of the steals of the day. Got it for $1. Could not believe it, I was shocked. It's a bit rough around the edges here and there. The wheel there's, looks like someone's tried to eat it or whatever, but anyway. Very cool score though, I was absolutely ecstatic to find that. Awesome find for the day as well. Old pink Corvette off my mad mate. I think that was another freebie as well off him. He's very good with the freebies, as I always say. My mad mate. About my mad mate. I think this is a Chevy, I believe. Old USA Taxi, very cool. Little bit of a beater, but that doesn't bother me. Very awesome little model. I forgot what this one was called. Oh, Sand Drifter. As you can see, it pretty much resembles the... Oh, I forgot what this one's called too. Power Pad, yeah. Pretty much resembles that. As you can see, there's a big... of course, there's a bit of a change in it. The engine isn't exposed and the camper's on the back of this one, whereas this one isn't. Pretty cool though. Very glad to get this off my man mate as well. The old Redline. Totally different looking car too. I never would have realised. My mad mate actually pointed that out to me as well. Another Revver. This one's flipping cool as. Pretty good condition as well. I got a blue one of this, so it's good to get my favourite coloured one. The old red one, very cool indeed. Just holding ute here. I actually drive a ute, so I thought may as well get it. Like the old sports trucks, or the utes as we call them over here in Australia. Very cool to get that. World's fastest ute as well, according to that. Camaro. Haven't mentioned that for a couple of videos, have I? The old C word, the Camaro. We got a few here as well. Old convertible one here, conveniently with pretty much the same tempo as the heavy Chevy right there. Pretty excited to pick up a Camaro. The drought's finally been broken with... I haven't picked up Camaros, I think, the last 2 videos, so I'm very excited to find some and receive some off eBay. As I mentioned, the old power pad. Pretty damn good condition, this one. I'm not sure of the backs of reproduction because that looks pretty extremely well conditioned, that, but other than that, everything else is really good. There's a few flea bites, but probably one of the mintest cars I have in my collection, or close to mint. An old engine exposed there. Very cool model for back then. I know probably the back bit would be easily lost, even though I haven't tried to unclip it. Don't think I ever will though. As I mentioned, old heavy Chevy here. Finally have this coloured variation of her in my collection now. I love the Tampo design. There's a little bit of damage as well, but that does not bother me. Beautiful, absolutely super excited to add it to the Camaro and Redline collection. Very awesome indeed. And pretty much the last car in the bunch here is the Rose Red, I believe, 55, well, custom Nomad or classic Nomad. Very cool. She's got a bit of damage there. Other than that, she's in pretty good condition as well. I was extremely happy to find this one on eBay. Receiving her, she looks a lot better in person than she did in the pictures, I have to be quite honest. Same with the power pad and the Chevy there as well. Very impressed. Old white interior, USA base as well, and she even came with a plastic button as well. That was very cool to find, because you see a lot more Redlines than you do the actual buttons these days, so pretty happy to get that in the deal as well. Well, that's pretty much it for the haul for the week, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again, Mick. You're a good mate. Thanks for the cars. Glad to meet you at the swap meet. Had a good day at the swap meet as well. Had a good weekend as well. Got some awesome cars, as you can see here, ladies and gentlemen. And, well, that's it, everyone. That's it for the week. This is the haul. I thank you very much for watching, commenting, subscribing, whatever. I thank you very much. I thank you for tuning in each and every week, my subscribers. I appreciate it. And, well, that's it, everyone. Have a good week, everyone. And remember, as always, happy hunting. Keep the hobby strong. See you later, everyone. Have a good week.